Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be a match between Jaedong and Rain here on Benzene. Top right hand corner, you recognize him. I know you know him by sight. It is Jaedong. He's sporting the dark color green. And in the bottom left, we have a lighter shade of green. Maybe it's turquoise. It is the Protoss player Rain. Excellent. Can we... Dang it, just yellow versus yellow. Every game I cast recently, I'm like, alright, shift tab, go. Ah, yellow versus yellow again. Maybe... I don't know. The theory is, if it wasn't cast in the played in the remastered client, then shift tab just does yellow versus yellow. But if it was played in the remastered client, then red versus blue is an option. Hooray! Oh... Ben is following me on Twitter. Twitter.com/FalconPaladin. Just got a notification of that. That's where I sometimes post links to my YouTube page and retweet stuff and post thoughts about games I'm playing and post when I'm going live on YouTube for Sunday Brood War. So, Twitter.com/FalconPaladin. It's a good place to be. I won't overload your timeline. I promise. Because, yeah, I've followed people before, and then it's like, I tweet 40 times a day. And I'm like, what the heck? Who does that? Well, I do that on Discord. All my thoughts. All of my thoughts. And argue with people on Discord, and... is great. There's a Falcon Paladin Discord as well. Just search Falcon Paladin Discord, and you too can join. Are you going to do a Nexus? Oh my gosh, it's a Nexus first. Out of Rain, you boss. The other side, it's a pool first. Why on earth would you do this? Okay, so the hatch is going down now, and check this out. The probe's going to be like, all right, I blocked the hatch. I'm awesome. Casual scout around. What's going on? Oh, crap, the pool's done, and there are already eggs on the way. What do I do? Well, make a forge. Good, good. Is he going to get away with this? Is he going to get away with Jaedong going pool first? That was not an even overpool. That is one overlord on the map. I do not see a second one. That is a pool first play with sixlings cruising on a two-player map. This is insanity. Look, he's even getting a third. Third at 240. How does he... I mean, what the heck is going on? He has not scouted this yet. Look, 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 look. It's like, all right, cool. Some cannons are, yes. There's a Nexus. Sure, it's almost done. Surprise face .gif. All right, man. So the probes are here to fight. This cannon is finishing now. This is like to the wire. Rain, you're a god among men. These probes are sacrificing their own lives to make sure that most of the Zerglings die. The two of them are in, and it's the Jaedong show of two Zerglings are inside your house and your Protoss, and that sucks. It's not necessarily that they're going to kill like 8 probes or anything. It's just they're scouting, and they're making sure they see exactly what you're doing, and it's terrible. And every Protoss player would hate having 2 Jaedong Zerglings inside their main base because he's not going to let them die for the most part. Some games, that has happened. But check this out, man. Jaedong got a third base before he even knew it was an first play. What is he doing? Maybe this is a practice game wherein they're both just like, we're just going to go for Nexus first, quick 3 hatch after a pool for some reason from Jaedong, and then you try to kill me. We'll practice that particular build. And no, nobody died. So, again, Rain is fine. These Zerglings are taking hits. One of them is seriously almost dead at 7 HP. Hey, so quick announcement, I guess. I don't know if it's an announcement. Ooh, that Ling did die. Jaedong. Rough stuff when your Ling has like 5 HP, though. So I got a bunch of replays off of Team Liquid. A lot of them are on patch 1.153, which a lot of them are broken. Unfortunately, it's old enough that that's a problem. It included an executable for 1.1153, which it says just run this, and the games will run on the correct executable that they were played on, and everything is cool. But it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. It throws out some, like, it can't find the ordinal 343 or 373 or something. I don't know. If you have any experience in loading older Brood War games, even in the older client, let me know. I'm at the point where I have a lot of games that I would love to cast between incredible players, but so many of them are busted. Makes me sad every time that I try to load something that's like, ah yes, at the 10-minute mark, everyone stopped playing. The end. Stargate scouted, not a surprise. Spire already on the way from Jaedong. So yeah, if you know what you're doing there, could you like leave me a comment or send me an email at falconpaladin@gmail.com and like we can talk? I'd appreciate it. Hatchery coming up. Macro hatch at the natural base for the Zerg player. He is not going for a lot of mutas based on the fact there's not gas at the natural base at all right now. And instead, it's going to be Scourge. It could be a couple Mutalisks. Did he get... What the heck? He got more Lings in the house. But there's Dragoons now, so that's less impressive. Although the Lings have speed, so that changes the equation too. Ow, ow, pow. Say the Zerglings. They're taking hits, man. I mean, Dragoons are not good against Zerglings. They take a bunch of hits to kill them. But again, it's doing damage and it's ranged. That's all that really matters here for Rain. It's just getting free hits off on probes. Oh, do not. Okay, don't go in there. You go in there, then the probes will turn on you and massacre your face. Cannon in the mineral line, and the lifespan of these additional Zerglings is going to be short. Okay, we're cool. Everything's fine. Don't you worry about it. Macro hatch coming up here. Another macro hatch coming up. Jaedong likes macro hatches. You should get macro hatches, Zerg players. Just do what your heroes do. My goodness, so many macro hatches. 2. He's got 2 at the natural base and 1 at the 3rd. And the Corsairs are out and they're fighting overlords, and that one's going to die unless the Scourge can get there in time, which maybe they can because it's like 47 hits. And look, that Corsair's dead. Gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful out there if you're a Corsair just sitting there killing an Overlord. Being stationary is a good way to die when there are Scourge out and you're faced off against a Zerg player regardless. Very fast Reaver here from Rain, going for faster Overlord movement and shuttle movement coming in too. So we're gonna see some Reaver drops. We're gonna see some Scourge to try to get rid of those shuttles. So Reaver drops aren't as much of a problem. Dude, do you know what happened to the last buddy of yours that was doing... Okay, whatever. Big attack coming in, though. I mean, it's a weird timing. Bunch of Zealots and a Dragoon coming into this 3rd base. Jeez, Willikers. I think a Corsair did just die there. So the Lings are trying to delay as much as they can, but it seems really, really problematic. A couple Hydras are hiding up at the northern section of this 3rd base, and you want to engage when you can engage. There's Lings, there's Hydras. I mean, 4 Zealots is a fairly large number. Here come the drones. All right. Well, when drones are engaged, that's when you know it's a desperate situation. But the Zealots are dying quite nicely. They're taking a lot of hits. The Dragoon is not as much of a concern when the Hydras are out, and the Lings especially. And as a result, everything's totally fine. So 33 drones here for Jaedong. He might have lost a couple there, but it really wasn't too bad. It was a fairly masterful hold, if you ask me. Templar Archives coming on in. He still has this Reaver sitting here, and the shuttle... And the speed upgrade is almost done. The speed upgrade helps immensely when you're running away from Scourge. It doesn't help you go faster than the Scourge, but if you can run faster, then it takes them longer to catch you, and then maybe some Corsairs can save your butt. It's a possibility. So more and more Corsairs in production. Everything is totally kosher over here in Protosville. The 3rd base, again, so fast for Jaedong. I like it. I like it a lot from Jaedong that he got this thing so zippy. Scourger like, hey, I heard there were Corsairs in this area. Can you confirm or deny these reports? And Rain's like, I don't know, man. No, of course not. We're over here escorting this shuttle to the wrong way. Were you... I mean, I assume they tried to get over there and then maybe some Scourge freaked them out, so they're taking an alternate path. Looks like you're dropping your own base with this pathing. What is going on, dude? Okay, regroup. Let's try this again. I don't even know. Wow, that was some really nice focus firing. I mean, just firing in general. Somebody made the point on one of my StarCraft 2 casts that, like, if you're just attacking and it's only Scourge or it's only Banelings, it's not really target firing because you're just attacking the thing and those things are dying, yes, but it's not targeted because you're just attacking it. Yeah, I mean, this Hydra count is nuts out of Jaedong. I like it. I really like it a lot right now. He's getting Burrow, which is exciting. DT's on the way. So DT Corsair, again, a bit of a follow-up with Reaver drops in the mix. Because why not? as I always like to say, I don't know if there's really an angle in which you can get this done, man. I appreciate that you're trying. I really do. Well, that was a good hit. That counts for something. If you had High Templar, you could sit up here and storm, but Reaver shots can't go off down. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Run! Oh, good pull. Good pull. And explodes harmlessly. Very nicely done. Beautifully defended by Jaedong. I think that Overlord might have just popped and then instantly died to these Corsairs. There are a lot of them, as it turns out. Trying to defend here with a million Hydras. The Zealots are a problem. Did the shuttle die? Shuttle. Huh. And the shuttle got sniped there pretty fast. I assume Jaedong was pretty quick on the uptick there to kill that shuttle, because there's a replacement on the way. So, billion Hydras out for Jaedong. He's looking all right. Off of 3 bases, off of 44 workers, making a ton of Hydralisks, getting Overlords because he is not supply blocked and he doesn't want to be later either. Third base is trying to come up from Rain. I am not convinced this is going to work out for him at all. The DTs are in the mix, and Overlord is trying to come over here and detect, but there's also Corsairs burning him down. Detection just long enough to kill the Dark Templar. Focus the DTs. You don't have to... Ah, detection is gone. Detection is gone. This DT is in here with all of 9 HP. And you know what? The Hydras... I don't know. I don't think they can get anything else done here. The DTs are defending exceptionally well. It's a Corsair DT defense play out of Rain. Loving that action. So they kill what they can while running for their lives and being absolutely massacred by these DTs. 7 kills on that one and 6 kills on that one. And all of them are Hydras. That's a massive... That's 13 kills for 2 Dark Templar. They are paying for themselves exceptionally well. Fourth base on the way for Jaedong. He's like, the Corsair DT defense. Well done, Rain. We shall meet again soon. I'm working on the lurker aspect. Getting adrenal glands because I already have a hive. And is there any sign of a Defiler mount? The answer is no. Alright, no Defilers. I mean, I guess your opponent already has Reaver tech and there's High Templars coming in here too. Probably not something that you really need to worry about as Darkstorm as much, I guess. Anyway, this is so bad. This is so bad for Jaedong. He's down about 20 supply. Oh, picking off that shuttle was a massive win, though. Losing Overlords, not as much. But that shuttle died, and that's a problem for Rain. He's trying to get shuttle harassment done, but they keep just getting murdered. There is a Defiler mound now on the way. Yes, right next to our friend the Evolution Chamber. But third base happily running for Rain. Fourth base happily running for Jaedong. Nobody's taken serious hits to their economy so far or to their base count, which is good. It's good for the later game anyway. Hydras jumping on in. Spore. Make it a spore, Jaedong. You need it. These Corsairs are annoying. Oh, he was doing... Then he made a sunken. Overlord dead. Corsair count 4. Ooh, never mind 3. Hydra's getting free hits off down this away. No upgrades for the Zerglings. +1 attack is done for the Hydralisks, which is good to have at this stage. And on the other side, the Protoss is at +1 attack himself, with +2 coming in. Fourth base on the way from Rain. I like it. I like the fourth base quite a bit out of the Protoss player. We'll see if it works out for him. Are we still doing these shuttle shenanigans? All right, here we go. Storm drops! And Storm Reaver drop. Is that a fake out? He's like, hey, I've got High Templar here. Oh, because there's no Sonic Storm researched. There's no Storm. It was a fake out. He was like, hey, come worry about these High Templar. And then Jaedong was like, okay. But then no Storms came because there's no Storm. That's incredible. Did that shuttle get... there's more Scourge. Another shuttle down, by the way. Jaedong is doing some really nice shuttle... Anti-shuttle play, rather. Not so much the pro-shuttle play. Supply blocked into next week, unfortunately, by these Corsairs. And I don't know. I feel like Rain's in a pretty good spot. He's up 142 to 132 supply at 14 minutes. It is a lot of Hydras out. It is Adrenaline Zerglings, though. With +1 armor, making them a little bit more survivable. But that has so many Zealots. Like, if you're just going Hydraling, no. No, it's not happening for you. This Hydra's dead. He didn't know it at the point of time. Upgrade to Reaver, actually. Reaver attack. Oh, that's Plague on the way, derp. Why did I? It was the wrong whatever. It's cool. Moving on. So this isn't a drop, but it kind of looks like one, but that Zealot spotted it anyway. The Corsairs are here to shut it down regardless. No matter what it is. Jaedong down 150 to 156 supply. Ooh, here's another one. This is actually a storm drop, though. Hold on. Hey! Oh, gosh, brutal! Down to 48 drones. So much dead drones up that way. Nice. Finally got one down. Good heavens, Rain. Making it happen, Captain. Defiler energy coming on. Pretty necessary upgrade if you ask me. But it's still 161 to 147 supply. Lot of gateway army. Rain is looking really intimidating. And all of a sudden, burrow the lurkers. The army is incoming. He does. He burrows the lurkers. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. And the army's like, I don't know how we feel about this necessarily. We have some good storm, which is nice against lurkers. But it's just so hard to get a massively cost-efficient play when there's lurkers around. Or just dead overlords all over the place. The number of overlords that have died today has gotta be a disgustingly high number. It really does. Remember how Plague has been researched? Yes, it has. Ah! Reavers getting hits off there. Get a Plague on everything but the Reavers. Another great Plague coming in from all directions here. Storm on the right side. Top side not going super well. A Dark Swarm comes up to try to protect that one Hydra, but the Zealots don't care about it at all. Everything's been plagued, but suddenly there's not much Zerg army here. He's making 19 Lings to try to handle this. The Reavers are plagued, but they still have full shields. They haven't taken many hits whatsoever. That's a free High Templar, though. Every High Templar that dies is really big. Oh, they jumped on the Reavers, and that's a good game. Rain taps out. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did we miss some kind of a crazy drop back home? It is very rare for an attack to fail on the other side of the map, and the player whose attack failed bails on you, right? So I'm watching the mini-map, and I guess we could watch 153 to 140 supply. So Rain's up. He pretty much wins the north, I guess. Nice Reaver hits, by the way. The Dark Swarm doesn't do anything. Great storms on the Hydras. Everybody's been plagued, but it's still 125 to 125 supply. It looks a little bit desperate here. But the High Templar gets sniped out. The Reavers get sniped out from the back side. That guy dies. It's 119 to 91 total supply. And Rain taps out. He's at 49 workers. He's producing a bunch of Zealots at a time. It is 2-1 Hydras, which is scary. And 1-1 on the Lings with adrenal glands, as we've talked about. The shuttle goes home empty-handed. He just lost all of his High Templar and all of his Reavers. All he has are Zealots right now, which, as we've known, not that great against Lings and Hydras, especially if they have upgrades. So, I mean, I guess he just didn't want to prolong the inevitable, right? This is one of those situations where it's like, okay, I can try to stay in here against Jaedong, who's on 5 bases, by the way, because the Lurkers defended this 5th base admirably. He's got upgrades. He's got Dark Swarm. He's got a ton of Plague. All they have are Zealots. That is not going to be the answer to anything here today. I mean, he's sitting at 1614. He's got 1,600 minerals and 1,400 gas. Did he just not make enough gateways? I don't know that he did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 gateways on 4 bases? No wonder he's floating some money. I guess upgrades are taking a lot of cash, right? He got Charge. He got Storm. Well, not Charge. He just got Legs. He got Storm. He was making Reavers, which was really gas intensive. I mean, that is how you surround a Zerg, by the way. Like, if you just try to attack this head on, it goes much better for Rain. He can concentrate his storms in one location. The Reavers can shoot in one direction. But when you're coming from down here on the right and the top and the back side, that is really overwhelming for Zerg players. And yeah, they're going to tap out in that situation. So, great job, honestly. Great job by Jaedong. I've seen him on this map against similarly qualified players as Rain and lose. But in this game, he was on point. I honestly thought when he showed up with his Hydras to try to take down this third base, and the DTs really wrecked him, even though he tried to have detection, but the Overlord side, because Corsairs existed, I thought he was behind at that point. I thought he was in a really big hole. And Rain did have Storm. Rain had the shuttles. He had the Reavers. He was ready to rock, but the two disgusting plagues, really, 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 really good plagues, seemed to turn the tide quite nicely for Jaedong, which again, it's the power of spellcasters. Is what it is. Man. Ridiculous. So ridiculous. Jaedong, this is why he is the Dong. He's on military service right now, but we can go back and watch his old replays and enjoy them, and that's what this is. So hit that like button if you enjoyed that one. A little bit of an abrupt ending, but sometimes that happens in these games. End of the day, 101,000 points for Jaedong, 97,000 points for Rain. Pretty close compared to some of the matches we've seen recently. Ended up killing 200 Zerg units, but 373 got produced. That's a great ratio for Jaedong. Resources here, fairly even, but again, only a 17-minute game, so it's not like we had 30 minutes for someone to really take advantage of their economic income. But end of the day, more gas mined, more minerals mined, and more total spent. 4,000 more total spent for Jaedong there. And again, Rain sitting on some resources, maybe could have made some more gateways, but I am not the Protoss expert. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell me what's up and be like, well, that's how many gateways you're supposed to have when you go this strategy on this map when you have this many bases. Yeah. Okay. Well, dang. That that was a lot of fun. Again, the abrupt endings always leave me just a little bit stunned. Like, that could have gone on, but I think we all agree that Rain was in a really difficult position. He recognized what had happened. He just got beat, and we're going to move on to the next game, right? Right. All right. Well, you know what? That's going to be it for me today, then. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.